Hi, my name is Toni Baker. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a freshman in college at the State University of New York, Morrisville State College, majoring in equine science and animal science as well. I am a member of the Dairy Dandies, Salem Hoofbeats, and County Corners Livestock Club. My projects range from equine to dairy and market animals such as beef, swine, goats, and lambs as well. When deciding what to do for my 4-H presentation and what topic to choose, I had several ideas that came to my mind. My 4-H leaders even recommended that I do something that I am very passionate about in agriculture. Recently, I've been searching all over the internet for livestock sales, more specifically swine sales. That's when it hit me. I should share my years of knowledge and wisdom with all of you about finding the pick of the litter when it comes to purchasing a 4-H market hog for the next project. Choosing to raise and show a market hog as a 4-H project will be an amazing and unforgettable experience that you will all learn. The first thing you will need to do is learn how to pick out that special project that will fit all of your needs and requirements for the show. A few basic things that you will need to start with are the internet, know the 4-H rules and requirements of your 4-H club, specifically when the deadlines are to join each club, the attendance policies, and when the livestock project registration forms are due with your county. Mostly a budget. You need to know what your limit is price-wise, and whether or not you need to go to a public sale or go to a private sale and purchase from a swine breeder for yourself. Hauling or trailering of the market project. I always take a trailer or a truck livestock cap for whenever I go to a sale or private sale I go to as well. A proper pen and housing. Having the pen ready for your market project is a must. It should be clean, bedded up with straw or shavings, so your market project is comfortable when coming to its new home. A feed plan or program for the market hog project. Having the feed already purchased that you plan to feed your project hog is a must. I usually start out with a hog starter, then I switch to a hog grower, and then the last couple weeks before my show, I change to a hog finisher to get that final look at your market project you want. And finally, knowing the rules and regulations and the general information of the fair you plan to show with your market hog at. For example, our fair has a minimum weight of 200 pounds and a maximum weight of 280 pounds to be eligible to show and go in the final drive for Grand Champion. Usually I like to keep them between the 260 and 265 range, so they're in that perfect happy medium for the show. And so that way I'm happy with their weight as well. This is the feed that I keep the pigs on. These guys started on a starter and now they're on a hog grower so they can grow to that potential. And then these guys are also on a hog grower. They've been on a hog grower for a few months now, and soon they will be, about July, they'll be on a hog finisher before my first show in August. So you need to do your homework, most importantly. You need to research what breed of swine will fit your needs, or such as the weight gain, the conformation, the attitude, and what's available in your area, most importantly. In my opinion, personally, I like a crossbred, and I think that the crossbred makes the best market project because you are taking the best of one breed and mixing it with the best of another breed and putting it together to get the best of the best for the genetics and crossing them together. But I have also shown at the market hog shows with a purebred pig such as a Hampshire, especially at Salem County Fair as well. You need to Google breeding and market hog sales in or around where you live, too. You might have to travel a few hours or so. You can also search the internet for any local swine breeders like myself. Be a good detective. Using Facebook and farmer newspapers such as the Lancaster Farmer are key. Even asking your 4-H leaders if they know of any swine farmers, or you can contact your county cooperative extension agent or office with any questions that you have about a market project. And also, don't be afraid to ask your fellow 4-H members, like myself. I have always shared with others any information about sales or shows that I go to when anybody has asked me. So, are you ready for a quick lesson on picking the best pig from the litter? You want to make sure you look for a healthy, alert, and active pig, like these guys are right now. The pig you pick should already be vaccinated and dewormed. If you are choosing a male pig or a burro, they need to be already castrated and healed up before purchasing them. You want a structurally sound pig as well. That is key. You want to make sure that they are able to move around with the pren without any difficulty. The front legs should have plenty of flex and cushion, which will properly distribute the pig's weight over the entire sole of the foot. The rear legs should show flexibility and freedom of movement as well. Generally, you want a heavy muscled pig when viewed from behind, and the muscles and ham region should be long, thick, and wide, which makes the thickest point through the stifle. There should be width between the hind legs as well, which indicates well definition of hand muscling. The loin should have thickness and expression of muscling when viewed from the front or rear or even the side. A pig's top line should be level. You don't want any arched backs because that shows lack of free movement. A well-designed, put-together pig will have the most balance and have an overall pleasing look that will catch your eye whenever they are on the move. Now let's use the info that I gave you guys to pick out the best pig in this litter. The best pig in this litter would be this burro here, Rocket. He's the most powerful throughout his body and he catches your eye. When he keeps his head up, you see the wideness through his front end and how powerful he is, as well as how thick boned he is throughout his body. His hams right here are also powerful and the thickest and most well muscled throughout the whole entire litter, as well as since he is so long, he is also very lean, as well as he has very powerful body. And then when he walks, he tracks very well on his feet and legs as well, which is very key to when you walk, as you can see when they all walk. You want to make sure that your skills and knowledge, that you have the skills and knowledge of what you've gained when choosing a 4-H market project, and they will get better each year. It took me 13 years to gain all the knowledge and wisdom that I have, that I am sharing with you guys. And to this day, I am still learning every single day. In conclusion, choosing the right 4-H market hog will be a lot easier when you do your research all over the internet and using other people. Utilizing my suggestions that I gave you guys, especially about how these guys look in the litter and which one you want to pick. And focusing on the steps or lessons that I've used and given to you guys throughout this whole litter. So when you guys get to the barn like I am right now, make sure you guys enjoy and utilize every moment that you guys have working with your pigs. Especially right now when these guys are little and cute, I can enjoy every moment that I have with them, even if they're digging and stuff like that. They really love sweet treats, especially the hay and stuff. So while they're babies, you let them have their fun moments, and then when they get older, it's game time to seriously work. Thank you guys. My sources were the Penn State 4-H Market Swine Project Reference Guide, CarrollFamilyFarm.com website, Tanner.msu.edu website, Planning Your 4-H Market Project Animal from Michigan University, my dad, and myself most importantly. Thank you.